Warning. The bullshit you're about to hear is going to be explicit. If you have fucked up, horrible feelings about life, skip us. But if you're okay with laughing at yourself and being cool, then cool. Continue watching this fucking video, bitch, and we'll see you at the end when you watch the next one right after or even before. I don't give a fuck. But your mama, she hot. Give her my number so I can give it to Bear. Love you.
Welcome to the Are You Fucking Serious podcast, where somehow we managed to start on time. I don't know how that happens, but you know.
You stop lying to yourself.
You lying to yourself.
It's on the calendar at 10:30 for some reason.
It's on the calendar at 10.
I'm just saying, you on CPT time.
I'm on mega CP time.
Oh, you on like black people time with like Mexican people time mixed together.
Well,
It actually fits for you.
Man, I was on time.
Right.
Okay, Ashanti, shut up.
You know what? Subtle with your broken promises. Introduce us, bitch.
Oh shit! I'm Concept. Thank you. And here we have Mr. Forrest Bear, aka Bear, and then the nigga that I think he cute is Mookie's, but you know,
Ask your husband, bitch.
and he's never said the word cute.
Hey, he likes my ass more than yours.
He never said cute though. We're on.
That nigga said I'm a dime plus 99.
No, he definitely never said that. Doesn't know that reference.
You like I'm a defender.
He does not know that reference. So stop lying.
Yo,
to
no
yourself.
shit. Maybe
I
I'm
do know.
Maybe I'll be whispering R&B in his ear at night. You don't know.
He's nor too loud to hear it. Trust me.
Shit. Hey, man, subliminal messaging. Shit.
He's wakes up. Listen.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
when you wake up one day, he over there talking about your 50 ass.
He actually doesn't know what that is. Like he's very confused when he hears that, and he's like, I don't understand. It's like that's stupid. Like I'm like, no, it's not. You just you had to be there.
You're right.
You had to. You really had to be there. Like, my god, what y'all been up to?
Shit, getting ready for the holiday.
Yep, getting all ready. I gotta go and get some presents. I'm like really a car. It's my dad's birthday.
And just to let everybody know here, we actually we do pre-record some of these, so this is actually recorded before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is part of season 2, so you're not going to see this until 2022, aka now, because you're not seeing it until I say this. But you know, if you're with us and you're rocking with us through the holiday season, we got some fun shit coming up. So, you know, if you rocked with us, you knew.
Yeah,
the free shit. Yeah.
Don't be a bitch.
We give it away like Jezebels.
We ain't cutting our hair like Samson. Or some of us can, others can't. Fuck you, Delilah.
The damn biblical references.
I thought Mary had a little lamb too. Shit.
Well, you gotta think about it this way. At least we're giving Bear some ideas to put in his erotica, because everything is about Jesus. Who's your Christ figure? Is it the two-headed dragon, or is it one side of the two-headed dragon for the dragon tails? Erotica.
Dragon tail. It's gotta be the purple dragon. We gotta go.
I honestly don't
remember.
remember any other
Dragon. The two-headed dragon should have been the one. All right. Over here with your magic school bus right now.
Hey, you know, imagine
or magic treehouse. Actually, let's go that far back.
Fuck.
Wow! Don't go
Hold
that
on.
far.
Think about the amount of drugs them kids must have been taking in that treehouse.
Lord Jesus.
We don't ask questions. Stop snitching. What's wrong with you? Stop speculating.
Somebody needs to ask the question. Inquiring minds want to know.
No inquiring minds want to know. I think that's just you. That's a problem.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh shit! With your Puff the Magic Dragon ass.
Ooh.
Oh, ski, bitch.
Well, you know what? We're just gonna get started here, I guess. So the topic for today
It's bitches.
is stripper songs
He's not wrong.
or songs or songs you wish you heard at the strip club.
Mhm.
So an obvious one is any Usher song.
No, because I ain't trying to hear about Let It Burn.
Yeah. They let it burn.
I meant any like dance
My
Usher
boo.
song.
Well, Bad Girl, yes.
Yes.
I really want to hear from them, though, or like all the ones you wouldn't want to hear in a strip club, which kind of
7 o'clock is champagne, or not 7 o'clock. Fuck. Oh, Kent. Nice and slow. There we go. I had to think about it because it's been a minute. Is the Champagne Room song?
I would laugh my ass off if I heard Moving Mountains at fucking strip club. So just like, what is
No,
this?
you're in a strip club and like, baby, tonight, DJ's got us falling in love.
Yeah, no, I've heard some of these songs at the strip club. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because of the three of us, who goes to the strip clubs the most? Be honest.
Only been once, bitch.
You.
Exactly. And then, how funny is that? The gay nigga is the one that goes to strip clubs.
I've been there once, but I mean, not.
Because you want to see something you can't touch.
I guess.
Whatever.
And you
Hey,
ain't get
free
it.
drinks.
Damn, bitch.
Free drinks, so you get to hang out with bitches? Yes. Sign me up.
I mean, I already hang out with you two and I drink water, so.
I see what you did there.
Shut up.
Don't be mad at you talking that.
I am mad that I fell for that. I'm so damn mad. So, and then, like, what's the unconventional stripper song now? Like, a stripper song, you're like, I could see that, but they'll never play it.
Tooted and booted. Ain't no way
Really?
to dance to it. Ain't no way to dance to it.
Yeah, you can.
Not really. It's not to that bass drop for the most part. You're gonna be twirling around, and then after that bass is kind of hard to follow if you ain't doing a two-step.
Two-step in your stripper shoes.
Like this.
Hey, we all
Let's
know
work
we
with
at the
it.
strip. Hold on, we at the strip club. We more concerned about the food.
Honestly, though, hey, there used to be a strip club up in St. Cloud called Sugar Daddy's. I don't know if it's there anymore. They got the best nachos. Hey, comment down below the best strip club food you've ever had. Because they food be dope. Don't even. Some of the best wings I've ever had have been at a strip club.
Shout out to the homie Freeze, because he used to say he wanted to go and heat up some nickels.
That sounds like some shit that he would put in his music too.
No, he used to tell me that shit all the time. Like, sober at high, he's like, yeah, I want to go and just like heat up some nickels.
So stupid. It's so dumb. So dumb.
Oh man.
Listen, that bitch always knows she mine. Oh shit. Oh boy. All right, Freeze. All right, shit. I love you too, bro. That's my nigga. Yeah. Yeah,
I've heard some shit. Like, I even heard Evanescence, actually. There was this rocker chick. That was her style.
Way.
And she had these handcuffs.
I never heard of a rock song in a strip club.
I did. She did.
you gotta go to a white strip club.
This one actually isn't a white strip club. She actually just so happened to be the only white. No, there's 3 white girls, but the only one that was on staff that night. And she had this short hair, and like she wasn't like, I guess the best word is bodacious in any way. She wasn't like thick, like, but she was really skinny. She didn't have super big tits or big ass, but that was her style. She had this like punk rocker kind of look, and she was getting money. I mean, people were vibing with it, especially because, like I said, she had these handcuffs, and she would play around with them on a stripper pole. Like, it was really cool. Like these hoes put on a performance. Like,
Oh, I got one. Soldier Boy, y'all trick y'all.
I would love to hear that. Honestly,
Oh, trick y'all.
I want to hear the explicit version. Fuck that.
That sounds like
That's what I said. Yeah, bitch, y'all.
that sounds like that's gonna be like
Blah 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 blah. Because you know, Booty Got Swag and Booty Meat are already gonna be played, or already have been played at a strip club somewhere at some point. And so it was like,
you played at a strip club yet?
what song?
Beat to beat.
Probably.
Oh, man.
meat, the meat, meat.
You know what song?
I wonder if somebody's been fucked up and played some Kirk Franklin. Talking about Stomp. And I know people, you like, because I can't believe you said that shit. And I'm like, you know what? This is Are You Fucking Serious podcast. So of course it's got that motherfucking shit.
You know, you're not even wrong. I would actually laugh my ass off for that one, dude.
I would walk.
I would request it.
Done well. Like,
I'm gonna request it now. The next time I go, I'm requesting Kirk Franklin.
Somebody.
Hell, I'll request Mary Mary.
Hey, he
It's the
gets
God
plays.
in me.
He gets plays in the club already.
I mean, I'm sure.
So no, he does. Like he's like one of the few people. Like toward the end of the night, they play. For at least back then, they used to play Kirk Franklin at the end of the club.
Yeah, you could remix his music into the mix easy. It's not. I could see that. That's very believable.
Yeah. Got her up there dancing to his version of "Lean on Me."
Oh damn!
Man.
That is not a As she's leaning on the pole. Is that the?
Yeah.
Is that the
Hold on,
gag?
hold on. Speaking of "Lean on Me," Bill Withers "Use Me Up."
Oh god!
Oh shit.
These are some amazing suggestions.
Or you know, let's go different. Like fucking Karma Chameleon.
Wow.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Like, bitch, ain't no beat to that shit either. Shit, shake them yams.
You did not just say yams.
Just like shake them yams.
It's a kid's spot.
Let me see you shake it.
Oh shit!
Hey, wings and pizza. Shit.
We didn't have any wings though.
Oh, we didn't.
Oh, I mean, technically, Bear did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Ted. So.
We could have had a bunch of thighs.
Bear got
It
to
depends what the bear wants to share though, because
Right.
Chucky might share, but he might not. We're into 2022 and we're still talking about Chucky.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Man, that has to be in my nightmares for a long time.
Actually, you know, at a strip club, I want a nerdy bitch to start just playing like One Winged Angel by Nobuo Uematsu.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh man, I
Start
stand up.
I start twerking for
No, hold on. Here we go. You gotta dance to the Steve Harvey Morning Show theme song.
Ew.
Whoa. Whoa, no.
I'm sure they have. I'm sure they
Suit on, hat on, looking like a dapper.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Made people laugh.
That's hilarious. That.
All right. We gotta have some childhood destruction going on around here since we're gonna go.
The Pokemon theme song?
Oh my god, that's what I was
I
thinking.
was gonna say, Barney, I love you.
Oh my god.
Nah, we gotta go different. We gotta get something with a beat. Like
Hold on,
Cyber
hold on.
Chase.
Hold on, I'm about to hit all the nerds right here. I'm about to hit all
No,
the nerds.
get a fucking Rugrats with some bass.
No. I'm gonna hit you right here.
Oh, here we go.
Darth Vader's music.
I feel like that's been done.
I don't know if it has, but my fellow nerds envision it now.
That has to be a thing. Honestly, I feel like that makes sense because of the Leia like outfit and everything. Because you could pair that with the song. Unless Jabba the Hutt got a theme song. I don't know.
No, you talking about the wrong person. Well, Jabba the Hutt technically does. Leia has her theme song is more involved form.
No, I'm talking about because she has the outfit thing. You know, she has.
You can
sex
still
outfit.
dress up as a slutty Darth Vader. They do it all the time.
Slutty.
Hey, people dress up as a slutty C-3PO and R2-D2.
You understand I'm gay, right? And you understand that gay guys would just dress as slutty anything, right?
Gay guys would dress up as like a slutty sock
Yeah.
and get laid.
Yep.
Y'all into some weird shit just in general.
It's not that they're into it. I think it's just the fact that they just do it. Like you can get away with it
That's why like pride events be like I gotta be careful because it's just like certain something like yeah sure let's do that. Other shit I'm like where your clothes at? That's exactly what I'm like. I didn't know this is this type of pride event. I thought it was like ally pride event, not the nigga you might get fucked pride event.
Nobody told you to go to Folsom. Nobody told you to go.
I've never been up north, Northern California. So
the fact that you know where it is also telling.
it's called Wikipedia, bitch.
Why are you looking this up?
You want to know random facts about weird shit? Like, yeah.
Random facts.
You hear about it.
Ooh.
You also have like movies and not movies, but like you have like travel channels. Travel channel, bitch. Yes.
They don't talk about Folsom in the Travel Channel.
You don't know that? Do you watch Travel Channel?
I know there's not. They can't talk about that.
Do you watch Travel Channel, sir?
They can't talk about that. Trust me,
bitch. That's why your Pacific ass ain't never gonna travel further than your nose.
Ooh. Ooh. No.
Hey, now I'm subconscious.
Fuck. Around now.
Holy shit, why did that work? Hold on.
That worked. That was silly, but that worked.
I feel like my nose is too big. Because I was like, shit, I could go pretty damn far.
Hey, he trying to push that shit down to look like Spirit House. He has never watched SpongeBob, at least understands that reference.
I know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. I just don't like SpongeBob. SpongeBob was just weird to me.
Hey, one of the homies at our school was definitely built like the Krusty Krab. He was a part of your group. The short one. First name started with an S. SH. Last name starts with a B.
Now we're just playing Hangman.
He's dead. Who is?
He's dead.
He's not. Shit. He got plenty of kids.
That's not helpful. I'm not saying I don't remember everybody, but
you know what? Bear said he wants to go to the strip club and hear them do the Pledge of Allegiance. And I'm followed by I'm proud to be an American.
Followed by that One Kid Rock song.
Oh man, I know which one you're talking about too.
That Kid Rock song, no, it does get played in the strip club. I'm drawing a blank on the name.
I do want to see.
Oh, Miss America.
It's tricky.
No, that's not it.
Run DMC is tricky in a strip club.
I would pay extra. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And I would pay extra to see them do the Kid and Play to that song.
No, do the white chicks. Do the white chicks.
White chicks. Yeah. Oh, should you roll up? Yeah, that's it.
In the stripper hills. You have to do it in stripper hills.
In stripper hills.
1,000 miles.
Oh. So which one?
Just to see
it's too intimate.
Tonight.
Okay.
It's so intimate.
It's a strip club.
I thought about the country one, like, well, I will walk so
I don't know.
You know that song.
That's a classic too, but no.
No, it is not. Stop.
It's a classic.
Whatever. You know exactly what song I was singing.
I know exactly what song.
You give love a bad name. That's all.
Wow. I could hear it though. Like again with the Rocket Chick, she did like Evanescence. She did a bunch of other songs too, but like the Evanescence one is kind of like it just hit because the whole room, the color changed when that shit hit. Like when I say she put on a performance, like she put on a whole performance.
Okay, what about
that shit went hard. Like
Park.
Nick, go back. What about Frank Sinatra's? Hold on, Frank Sinatra's Taking Me to the Moon.
Ooh,
I could see that though.
I could see that though.
In like a burlesque type of way.
No, we ain't talking about burlesque. We talking about strip club. We ain't going fancy.
Well, I mean,
I feel like there's really not a huge. You haven't been to enough strip clubs to know that there really isn't a huge line between them.
I'm surprised you didn't try to go to the burlesque club down here. But
it wasn't open.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't open every time because we walked by it, didn't we?
On a Sunday. And then
on Saturday, we walked by it.
And
it was
closed. Probably hadn't opened up yet. We weren't there late enough.
What time does it open?
Shit.
You were
That's
there at
it,
10
that's it.
o'clock.
Oh,
Right.
we weren't out that late.
Maybe
What was
it's
that, 8 or
early.
something?
Yeah. It was like
Ah,
that's still too early. They don't really open around here until like 9-10. But I was gonna say we missed our window for the thong song properly. Now, obviously, but yeah, back when it originally came out, concept was like I've heard it.
I mean, because the thong song, it's kind of an obvious one, isn't it? Like,
It is,
maybe?
but
No.
that beat is kind of it has a lot of points where the beat drops, so you gotta know how to fill in the like filler space. And that's a long song too. I got Bear. Hold on, Bear song right here. Rapper's Delight. All 14 minutes. Oh
yeah. Yeah. Give some taggings. Yeah.
God damn it.
Give me Gangsta's Paradise too.
Oh my God, no. No.
Let it be the white stripper that picks Gangsta's Paradise.
Yes.
Like,
It's always a white stripper. Don't. Like, again, white people, we don't
Right.
we don't
We
listen to
understand
Gangsta's
what your
Paradise like
fascination
that.
is.
white people, hold on, like y'all listening to Gangsta's Paradise and calling that shit like, oh, we listen to rap is like eating pre-ketchup. Unacceptable.
If you're not on our live streams, you need to be, because we explained everything on pre-ketchup.
We
We're
really
gonna have to
talking
do a
about-
whole episode.
Man.
You know what? Actually, we could do a whole series on TikTok and YouTube about it. We could totally.
Shit. Yeah, like we did a whole 2-hour like stream about pre-ketchup.
We did. We actually did a whole.
That shit
2-hour
was
stream
funny
about
and
that
disgusting at the same time. Like,
God, pre-ketchup fucking sucks, man.
it's still better.
Pre-sour
than
cream is worse.
Pre-sour cream though.
It is.
Destructive.
But you don't really use sour cream as often as you use ketchup.
It depends on who you are, man. I mean, I don't use either one of them like that, but
Yeah.
like I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
The blood ran
Fuck
cold a bit
pre-ketchup.
though. Yeah, pre-ketchup.
Oh God.
No go.
Hey man, pre-ketchup make your dick little.
Little Richard.
Oh God. Actually, Tutti Frutti at the strip club.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
A wop babaloo bop.
No, hold on. I got you. Fuck, I lost it.
Ah.
Never mind.
Have you ever said "Watch this strip club" and just heard Vixen? Just any of their songs. I feel like that would be like the
Ooh, I
place
got
for
you.
it to be.
Vixens.
Yeah.
I got you.
What?
Temptations, Ain't Too Proud to Beg.
Ooh, I
I-
can see that.
I can see it though. That's the problem.
see
Is
that.
that's
Granted, they're
that's a
also
classic
begging
song.
me at that point. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it kind of helps.
Yeah, yeah, I could see it. It wouldn't be the best performance. You
Yeah,
have to be
but
really
Popular was a Rolling Stone. There we go.
that would make the guys leave. They
That
can't
was
do
the last
that.
one.
You
Right.
got to realize that these are men and women, and typically that have parental issues. So they're just bringing it back. You're just going to bring back a bunch of flashbacks. We're
Yeah.
here to escape that shit.
Hey, oh, shit. Maybe it's one of them. Maybe it's like an emo strip club. Like it's hitting you in the feels.
Is there an emo strip club? I would
Yeah.
go. I'm down.
I would
You
go.
would leave crying. Like,
Hey, let me know.
Oh man.
Let me know in the comments. If there is an emo strip club, let me know. I want to know where it is too. I'll go. They won't. I will.
I'll
I
go.
ain't going to a strip club, period, man.
I'll go. I'm not tripping. Yeah. But what would you call that though?
Not even for the nachos. Exactly.
Nah.
Shut up.
Nigga, I'm lactose intolerant. What the fuck? I look like eating cheesy ass nachos.
You know the cheese ain't real.
That's even worse.
That's not
It's government cheese. Nigga.
Even
Don't
worse.
lie.
Shit, nobody canned nacho cheese is disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Thank you.
It is, but it's one of those guilty pleasures.
This is also true.
Exactly.
So this is about to go on fucking Patreon, but you look real.
God damn.
Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna have to go on Patreon. Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, you can check that out on Patreon. Like, if you just
That's
want to, there's
funny.
no
over here
way.
walking around looking like a totem pole and shit.
There's no way I can put that on YouTube.
YouTube.
Stop talking about it. I have to cut off somewhere. Stop talking about it.
Hey, Hector.
Wait. I want you one more.
Why do you keep saying Hector? His name was Victor.
Victor?
Hey, Victor.
And my name is Josevion. Shut up.
Oh, fuck.
I really want to know how the closed caption is gonna say they're gonna read that.
Josevion.
I was gonna spell Josevion.
Right.
Concept, you know what? For your strip club song, it's definitely gonna be Sweet Lady.
Sweet what?
Lady.
Oh God. So you could say she could sing Sweet Lady the whole time.
Mhm.
You could literally put that on loop and it would be the whole song because the beat never really changes.
I don't.
Tyrese, do better.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Don't make any more music. Just don't.
Has he made more music? I actually don't know.
Yeah, he did for a while because him, Tank, and one other person did an album together, and they were going on tour and shit like that.
Oh. Okay.
Was that when
Yeah, the
Tank
thing
was
about-
talking about like getting his booty ate or trying dudes or something? Like that?
I don't know, but like the thing with Tank though
Mm.
is that like that nigga had one popular song, and it somehow it made him like an R&B legend. I don't know how.
What song was
Was that song was so good?
It ain't worth telling a lie.
Mhm.
Please don't go.
He actually has other songs that I would say that I've listened to.
Yeah.
This is how I feel.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can't hear that one in the strip club. That's weird. So,
actually, I think
Hey,
that would be
hey, I got you.
perfect
I got
to hear
you.
the strip
Bear.
club.
I already know Bear can take his dad here for his birthday to the strip club because they're gonna be dancing to One Blood by the game.
oh yeah. Well, we walking there with fucking gang signs up.
Right.
Let's go.
Blood. I'm like, oh damn.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! You know what song you should hear in the strip club?
What?
Friends. How many of us have them? All the lonely niggas in the club.
Oh shit. You know, I was just thinking about though too. Is that song Houdini's song, "Freaks Come Out at Night"? That's a lie.
That song.
The crazy people go out at night. The freaks stay at home.
Freaks down.
The fuck they look like going outside?
Freaks come out.
Crazy ones.
I wonder what kind of freaks he was talking about around that time though. Was talking about like actual freaks or we talking about like actual crazy people?
That's when they used to go in like fucking crazy ass clothes where you got lines of coke, everybody naked, fucking everybody. Shit.
Yep.
Those are the days.
Yes, what's that?
With no condoms. Shit.
No condoms.
The fuck is a condom? That's what I'm trying
Sorry.
to
Concept uses condoms. If you don't know what that is, don't look it up.
Condom.
You gotta know what a condom is.
Uh-uh.
I have a fuzzy condom right here. Oh shit. Oh man.
You know what? Next time you go to the club, I hope you get a private dance and they start playing Mr. Lonely.
Oh. Oh no, put the blame on me. The blame. Oh my god. That would be depressing. The depressing lap dance.
No, I hope you go and like you go to the club, you see this like bad one, and you like, you know what, I'm gonna get a dance, and they rip roll your ass.
Never gonna
Actually, that would be fun as hell. Like,
that'd be fun as hell.
yeah. You pitching good times, man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what?
No.
We'll have to put this on Patreon, probably.
Oh. No.
Hold on, I got you.
Around the pole
She's
coming
out
down.
to
No. Christmas special, I got you. Amazing Grace and Silent Night back to back.
Oh.
I honestly feel like I've heard those.
Hold on, but the Teddy Pendergrass version of Silent, or no, the Temptations version of Silent Night. So that classic soulful one.
Okay.
You know what? At that point, let's get Marvin Gaye's National Anthem song.
Oh my god.
What is
Don't put
wrong
that-
with you?
That's the worst.
What is wrong with you?
That was the most soulful version of that song ever.
I don't really care, dude. I mean, okay, when it comes to like those types of songs, like especially Silent Night is depressing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I've never heard a version of Silent Night. I'm like, oh, let me should hear that again. And to be honest, there's a lot of Christmas songs I'm just not into. Like Christmas music isn't like my favorite music. There are some songs I'll give you like, but I don't want to hear them because you hear them over and over.
What about Santa Baby?
If it ain't the Stevie Wonder version, I don't want to hear it.
No, it's the
Yeah.
original Santa Baby. Ella Fitzgerald, thank you. Oh, if I remember correctly.
You
Wait,
don't
shut.
remember. You don't remember.
I remember correctly.
No, you don't.
You ain't trying to hurry down the chimney tonight.
Nope.
Apparently not. I'm trying to walk into the strip club and hear some take off.
Oh God.
I laugh. Walk right in.
I can't. So Derek was watching the show. I think it
Actually,
was
it's Earth
called-
the Kid. I'm sorry, it's Earth the Kid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Derek was watching this show, and what was it called? The Magicians, I think. And I remember I was asleep and he was watching it while I was asleep, and then I woke up and they were singing like a slow version of that song, and it was depressing as fuck because I think somebody died.
The song is depressing as fuck.
It is depressing.
And like I was like, Derek, you ruined the song for me, right? Like I'm over here half asleep. I was like, all I heard was the song, and now I'm depressed.
Oh no. You want me to further ruin a song for you? I'm Blue in the strip club.
Dab and die.
Oh, like wait, like for Halloween and a bitch dressed up as Mystique?
Oh fuck yeah.
No, you're just pitching good ideas.
Yeah. So apparently, is this the nigga scheme?
Yeah, let's talk about it. What's the $1 million nigga scheme for today?
You know what? This was kind of a tough one because mostly I don't know right now, so I'm rambling to figure the fuck out. But
That's every time though.
it kind of is.
Because you don't pre-write these.
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's kind of against the rules.
Do you want me to do the not this list first before you get?
Yeah, just start talking, and I'm
Alright.
probably gonna interrupt you at some point.
You are the rudest bitch every
That's
time.
rude as fuck.
Every time I'm editing, you are so damn rude.
You bastard. Let me-
Hey, but I'm still handsome, so there's that.
Are you though?
Okay.
I don't know if you're handsome enough for that.
We're not in that range. Okay, so let's just get this out the way then before I get rudely interrupted with some shit.
Bitch, we all know I'm a LA Sevens, but I'm trying to.
Nah. All right. So bad. Okay, so the not this list this week is going to be. Just look straight up. I don't really know, honestly. Honestly though, I've just been looking at a lot of old Silent Hill shit, and I'm gonna probably put in Silent Hill 2 as the not this list, cause that game is garbage. One,
What?
two, oof.
What?
Oof.
You're gonna make some enemies here. That's a lot of people's.
I know, but you have to it has to be done.
Why though? So what's your gripe against?
So the one thing is, I'm not gonna say it's like gripe of like the jank, because I know the fucking era of that PlayStation time. It was horrible.
Well, yeah.
It was a horrible time back then. But just like I was actually just watching this story again, and I was like, this shit is stupid. You know how you go from being horrified to just being like, this shit is stupid.
No, I've never been in that scenario.
You never did that scenario? Okay, so this scenario is like where you're like, oh man, this is scary. Or
I
something
don't
like
run
that.
towards
And then-
danger, man.
I
I don't know what's wrong with you.
You're a real NIGTA. You don't know what the
Right,
fuck you
real.
run
Get
for
out of
danger.
Gone. It's like where your furniture at? Get out of here. But it's just like when you get horror and you get scared, then you're just drawn into the story wise. If you come to a point where you're like, that's fucking stupid, it just throws everything out of proportion. You just lose everything about it, I mean, if you haven't experienced it, you don't know, but that is really what happens. Like if you're scared of something and then you see like imagine you coming up to like a slasher or something and then you look at his feet and he got Crocs on, you be like, are you fucking serious?
Nah, scary niggas wear Crocs. You don't know
Yeah.
that shit. Scary niggas wear
Like that.
Crocs.
No, scary
Black
niggas wear
Air
black
Force.
Air Forces.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
No, black Air Force Crocs.
Oh,
Black
God.
Air Force Crocs. That is some
Black
strong-
Croc forces.
That's some
Croc
strong
forces.
devil energy. I'm gonna need you to get out of there. I gotta do that shit.
You know
That's
what? Yeah, you
horrifying.
better go burn some sage in your house right now, concept.
Right.
I
Put
cannot
yourself
claim
in
that
a small
in.
circle before some niggas come by.
You better go take an Epsom salt bath right now, boiling hot water too.
All right, and then so we could summon somebody with the Croc Forces. I'm gonna need everybody to comment hashtag Croc Forces in the comments.
Hey, don't charge your crystals up, because we ain't doing that. Shit.
I can see it now.
So I guess is your problem like because my problem with that one because that's the second one. So that's when the dad goes right. The dad goes back. Okay.
Yeah.
My issue with that.
Damn, he came back from getting cigarettes.
Everything's burning. I don't think he came back from getting cigarettes. I think everything burned down while he was getting cigarettes.
Oh damn.
Oh boy.
No, but I think like for me, what was done was like him going back, and then because he saw his daughter at the beginning of the game and didn't recognize her because she was older. Right? Is that
right?
If I remember it, okay.
I
remember that game. I just don't. It's been a really long time since I played that one.
But you know, let's just before that out there. I'm gonna say allegedly this is the reason why, because we could be completely wrong. I completely accept that if that's the case. But yeah, that's main reason why. But you go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I for me that was the problem that I had. I'm like, well, you would recognize your daughter even if she was a little older,
right?
Like at least I mean, am I wrong? Like, I mean, think about it, Bear.
See,
if you saw one of your kids today.
Nigga don't know what his kids look like.
So here's from the deadbeat perspective here. I saw you once. I dipped. I don't know how you worked out afterwards. The face can go anyway. Don't know. So I guess I could see that. But in his case, I'm pretty sure he was with her for a good while before anything happened in that one. So yeah, that's kind of on his fault.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, go.
And I know there were multiple endings too.
Yeah.
For me, that was also something that I didn't like was that they had like an alien ending. They had like there was a few. Yeah.
God.
Like, and to
He
me,
was behind everything.
and the thing about those games in general and games like that is like when you don't know what affects what, you know, and then all of a sudden you get an ending and you're like, huh? You know, like it just that doesn't make sense to me. I don't like those types of games, but you know what though? I will hype up a little bit the movies because although they weren't great, I'll say that, they were entertaining.
Yeah, I can go on that. I'm not gonna say that that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying, yeah, it was just sad, you know. It's not even like I'm mad at it. It's just I'm just sad that I'm like that could have been a way better game than.
And then the last one that I played was Homecoming. I think there was one after that, but that's the one where the guy came back.
Yeah, and like the school was when it was raining all the time. I think
believe so.
That one.
I think he was in the military, I believe, and he came home. And it was the first game where you got your flashlight that was actually inside of your jacket, so you could just click it on and then hold other stuff.
Yep, that one I'm pretty sure was definitely not good either.
It had a scary moment.
They did have good scary. They all have scary moments. It's just that it's like.
And I think like my point in that was like what I think my question is what's the point, you know? Like
that's the whole thing is what's the point?
Like are we able to save these people or is there something that like what's the point of telling the story?
Right. So like that's the whole difference between like Silent Hill and like Resident Evil. Because like Resident Evil's usually always great. Depending though. Not all of them are.
People would disagree about number 6.
I would disagree with number 6. That's just an action movie.
And that one mission where you have to keep that girl alive that keeps like running into death.
That's 4. That's number 4.
It's like, Leo.
Which they just re-released on Oculus.
Yep. So that one is put her in the fucking dumpster. And just go. And just go.
Yeah.
Lordy. That's all you could do.
Yeah.
Just hope to God that nobody goes in there. The priests don't out trash. Hey. All bad. But yeah, so that's like the different thing because I guess it was more of like Silent Hill, I guess, was always kind of like I wanted to say a second fiddle, but it always just had like more of like a more niche fan base because more psychological horror. Because everything is like, oh, what is that? That's creepy, but what is it though?
And I think it's less understood.
Yeah.
Because again, conceptually, it's just like what again? What's the point? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And Yeah, I mean, and I think that I would say it has more depth in the story.
Yeah.
Because Resident Evil is just a virus that kind of got out, and then you kind of find out that there's more government involved, and you know that's where it gets kind of interesting. But with Silent Hill, they don't really give you an explanation.
Yeah, so it's like Resident Evil is like a drama, and then Silent Hill is like a novella.
Yeah,
Where you're just like, what? It's like, what is going on? And then you're just like, you're so confused that you're like, this is stupid.
I do, and I'm gonna spoil this for people, but the first Silent Hill movie had me laughing because they roasted a bitch. Like she straight up got roasted, like literally nah, look at them shoes, what are those? Like,
oh, they're talking about
got,
your mama. Straight up like on fire.
She got like roasted, and I just for some reason could not stop laughing, and I'm sorry. I know that was supposed to be an intense moment, but it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, Mokies, you had enough time. You had enough stall time.
You got something, right?
Yes, I do. So actually, it's going to go along the lines of kind of beers, not this list, but instead it's going to be called Nigga Views. And Nigga Views, basically, we're going to be, we're going to build an app and it's going to be on people's phones or whatever, right? But it's a service for niggas. So that way we can actually review movies before people like go see it. Cause you know, like, if you hear your white friend say like, oh, the movie was good, you going like, boy, all right, cool.
Oh, so
Well,
like,
you're
it's
like
the hood version of Rotten Tomatoes or some shit.
basically
Okay.
Nigga Views. And
Nigga
so
views.
we're gonna rate this shit by gunshot.
How many gunshots is it? That shit's slaughtered.
Right. Shit. That's basically, yeah, it's gonna be like shit.
You're
shit.
so fucking stupid.
Oh, that's so
I hate
ignorant.
you
It
so
work.
much.
That's so ignorant. It work.
You an ignorant motherfucker. You know that.
Yeah. It's so ignorant. It work.
Shit.
Like, nigga, that
So,
shit,
yeah,
like,
I
you can
hate
see that shit hard.
it would be like, you know, we're gonna make this $5 a month because we still want to make our own money off of it and everything like that. Plus, you know, we're gonna watch these movies. There's gonna be plenty of people gonna download this. So I know it's like $5 a month, it's cheap and shit like that. But then there's also gonna be some extra levels because then if you actually want to like go to the shit and then you want to get further details. So we might just say like, yo, movie was good. You get the regular typical type of shit, and then like bam. But then you're like, oh, but we want to know what y'all were doing and like who was talking shit. You're like, oh, these are the moments in a movie where you can talk shit. And then like, yeah, we're gonna do nigga trivia. Like, Bear fell asleep in 3 minutes and 40 seconds into the movie.
Oh, facts aside.
Exactly, little trivia shit.
At this point, Bear fell asleep. Yeah.
Right. At this point, concept was like, what the fuck are we doing right now?
I feel like we should call it like Hood Ranch or something. That'd be pretty fun.
That's a little different, but nobody. Okay, here's my only thing. Your idea is nice, with the exception of nobody's gonna pay $5 for this shit.
Yes, they will, bitch.
Here's the reason why. You can get free reviews
But
anywhere else.
Sir. If a white person came up to tell you, oh, the last time a Perry movie was good, you really gonna take that?
Nobody says it's gonna take it. I'm just saying that there are other places
Sir.
You have so much competition that is, by the way, free.
Sir. How many you gotta even sit here before you talk?
Niggas care about free shit before they care about good shit.
Niggas will pay for some good information.
If that was true,
no, it is.
No. If that was true,
they get a month free.
If that was true,
a month free.
Do you know how many niggas would be in the hood right now? None. Because here's the reason why. No, because we don't support each other.
Hey.
Niggas don't support.
Hey.
No. Don't even lie. Niggas do not support each other. How many times have you had your homie was like, yo, I'm thinking about doing this, and then you gave him the 12th degree because you was like, well, what you gonna do with it? But a white person come up and you just be like, oh, we're gonna go to Stone Mountain, suck dicks, and we're gonna take it all over.
On fucking Stone Mountain at all places? That's Patreon. That is Patreon right there. Shit, if you don't know about Stone Mountain, people look it up. That's Patreon quality shit right there. But yeah,
I have to put that in. That was my example.
No, because you said Stone Mountain.
So what? Not everybody knows what that is.
They gonna look at it like, oh, what's Stone Mountain? Yeah, it's a teachable moment right there, people. Shit. Anywho,
But that's what I'm trying to say. Niggas don't support each other.
you know, white people gonna buy this shit either way.
No, they are not. They don't care about us.
Why is hip hop the #1 genre in the world?
They don't care about us. Hip hop is the #1 genre, but not when black people are doing it.
Yes. Yes.
They will take Eminem, Logic,
hey.
Jack Harlow,
You know
and
what?
all
bitch?
those niggas over black dudes.
Logic is mixed, first of all.
And
Second, you should relate. Second of all, sir.
no, I don't. I'm not white.
Second of all, you know what? Instead of scrutinizing this right here, because you just jealous that Bear and I are in on this, I'm gonna need you to count your chin hairs, because it looks like there's only 3 of them right now.
There are 6, so shut up. Double your numbers.
Shit.
2 in each pour. Don't even.
You just
Respect it.
You know what? You know what, bitch? You know what?
No, but seriously though.
Next time, hold on, no.
Like, but there are
But-
other free places to get this shit. That's my main point
Right.
here.
This is not. We didn't say this is the same society, sir. We just said this is what $1 million nigga shit does, and with all our other successful businesses, nigga businesses and shit, this will work.
You could literally just do advertising, just like
Then you know we can make a shit ton of money.
it'll
Just
be
taking,
millionaires.
do you know we can make a shit ton of money just by taking hood niggas to see the beach because they ain't never been there before?
I can't believe you went there. All right.
You know how much money we'd make if we taught Floyd Mayweather how to read? Like,
Oh my god.
All right. On that note,
I'm just gonna end
fuck
it.
cook on phonics, nigga. It'd be nigga phonics with him. Shit.
I can't.
nigga phonics.
Oh my god,
Man.
I have to cut so much out of this episode.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh, shit.
If you didn't learn anything from all of
Shut the
this,
fuck up. And you know what? People just learn how to read. Go to the beach. Go to this. Like, I hate zoos. Go to a zoo. You know, shit. Be nice to people. And you know what? Support your local good nigga businesses. All right? Because not all of them good. Some are bad. Concept is crying over here like a little bitch. You know what? With this little chin strap shit. Shit. All right.
Only
Bear, I don't know why you laughing with your Mbaktu looking ass.
Oh, I love my shit.
Nigga, you look like a pineapple after you take off the green part on top.
I'm iron, straight up. Who gonna touch me?
I know Mookie's
Yeah.
here talking with that home run ass forehead. Like, don't even.
All right. Boom, bitch.
You got
Boom.
the asparagus braids. Look at you.
All right, we don't even know what Bear's forehead starts or ends at this point.
Yeah, my shit is the horizon though. Look at it shine.
Nigga look like
fire.
an 8-ball. Like, damn.
Mhm. That should read your future.
Hey, Bear, what's in your Wonder Ball?
I don't know. Let me check.
Yo, Kinder Egg looking ass.
Mookie's over here looking like 12 years of trifling.
Hey,
Oh, no.
Victor, you want to go to Denny's?
Who is this?
Yeah, stop making fun of my Native American roots.
Oh, shit. Hey, why your hair look like Jimmy Neutron right now? Your hair look like Jimmy Neutron right now. Shit.
It's
Go away, go down.
Steam looking at it.
Ooh.
Deuces.